how that's been affecting everything, because it's kind of ridiculous how far it's gone. I wasn't going to talk about this until it got to a specific point, because we've gotten to the point where Twitch is now actively suppressing people for saying things about it. If you call her out for it and you say anything about it on Twitch, they might ban you for it, you know? That's ridiculous, considering what she did, you know, the things she's done in the past, how much she's gotten away with, and what you contrast that to in comparison to what these people are doing, it's not even close. The favoritism is ridiculous, and it's just unnecessary, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're unfamiliar so far with the whole thing with Alinity and what's going on with her so far, recently she went under fire because of some stuff that happened with her cat. Now, unlike Shane Dawson, it wasn't related to something, you know, dirty in nature. Now, 2 incidents happened with Alinity that caused some controversy, and I want to talk about that first. And then we'll get into the past with her, because there is a past that I think needs to be brought up. So the first thing that I want to talk about here is her quote-unquote throwing her cat. Now, I shouldn't have even put quotes on it, because I mean, she threw her cat, but I mean, when people say throw her cat, I feel like that makes you think that she, like, picked the cat up and, like, threw it against the wall. That's not necessarily what happened. I'm kind of afraid to show the clip, I'm gonna be honest. I just got a really loud calendar notification. I'm kind of afraid to show the clip because I don't want YouTube to take action against the video. However, I will link down below everything you need to see. All the video evidence is down below. I'm assuming you've most likely seen the video if you're watching this video. Basically, she's playing Apex Legends. She's streaming. Her cat walks up on the keyboard and she picks the cat up, and instead of like a normal human being who would just, you know, pick the cat up, you know, put the cat on the ground, or just, you know, softly drop it off onto the ground, she takes the cat and just throws it over her shoulder. You know, that was the first incident, and this has been definitely the most controversial. It even got a response officially from PETA, which called for Twitch to ban her from their platform. People have been claiming this is animal abuse. Now, there's another clip where she has her cat once again, and she's drinking directly out of a bottle of vodka, and she kisses her cat on the lips, and some of the vodka gets in the cat's face or on its lips, and the cat obviously reacts very negatively because, you know, alcohol is toxic to cats. At first, everyone kind of thought that she, like, spit vodka into the cat's mouth. I don't know necessarily if that's the case or not, whether or not she actually spit vodka into its mouth. However, looking it up, I mean, a tablespoon of alcohol can put an adult cat into a coma, and just a little bit more than that can kill them. So, if she did spit alcohol into this cat's mouth, that is full-on animal abuse regardless. There is no making an excuse for that. And even if she didn't spit alcohol into the cat's mouth, she shouldn't have been trying to kiss the cat on the mouth after drinking anyways. That just, you know, is stupid in the first place. But then again, she is not necessarily known for making the best decisions, so I want to introduce you guys to a new friend of mine, actually. His name is Mr. Pigskin, and he's a good boy, except he sometimes gets in my way while I stream, and this is what happens.
You think it's real cool, don't you? You think you're real sly and funny, huh? Let me teach you what happens to little bad football pigs when you jump up on my keyboard!
Oops, Mr. Pigskin? What's that? Oh, you don't feel so good? How about you get tossed?
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up, Mr. Pigskin. See what happens. See what happens next.
Mr. Pigskin, not feeling so well, I see, huh? Well, how about this, bitch? Listen here, Mr. Pigskin. Unless you want to get tossed again, I recommend you stay far, far away.
Oh, Mr. Pigskin, what's up, Playboy? You know what? I got some vodka. You know what's up. You know what's up. Let me turn the light on real quick, Playboy. All right. I got some water. I got some vodka. Yeah. Some vodka for you.
Here, Playboy, here, you want some vodka? Get some vodka. There you go, get some vodka. Yeah, drink up. Drink up. Come on. Drink the fucking vodka. Drink the vodka. Drink it. Oops, sorry. Got a little tipsy. got a little tipsy and spit a little vodka in Mr. Pigskin's face. Sorry about that, Mr. Pigskin. You know me, I'm a little clumsy sometimes on stream. Sorry about that, chat. And that's not even everything with her, so, you know, this whole thing blew up into a controversy, right? And Guess how she responds? So, Twitch doesn't respond, because Twitch for some reason loves this woman. Nobody has any idea why. She has done so much in the past, and Twitch has done nothing to stop her. She's done pretty much everything. Most of which, if anyone did pretty much once, their career would basically be in shambles. If someone with like, I don't know, 2,300 followers on Twitch was on stream and I threw a cat over my shoulder and, you know, possibly spit vodka in its mouth, I would be banned off Twitch the next day. She wouldn't, and she still has not, okay? Even when organizations like PETA, which obviously aren't the most respected, but even then have a very major voice in society, have called for it, when hundreds of thousands of people have called for it on social media. But there's been this big controversy, so she apparently has worked with Twitch to actively suppress everything about this. Now, she came out and said that she was not going to be banned for anything that happened. However, people who, you know, were talking about it and making fun of her for it would be banned. So if you're not understanding, basically, she's working with Twitch, and they're banning people who are quote-unquote harassing her by talking about it. That's basically what's going on. And this has already happened. This has already happened. So there's one guy who goes by @NizNetGaming on Twitter, okay? And apparently he posted a video of a cat being thrown, and it was a joke video. He found it online. It wasn't him. He didn't do it. But he did find a video online of a cat actually getting thrown, and he posted it. And he said, look at what Alinity showed me how to do, right? So he was making a joke out of the situation, okay? Yeah, it was a dark joke, of course. It wasn't, you know, the nicest joke to make, but it was a joke nonetheless, okay? Well, Twitch banned him for it. Twitch banned him for making a joke. Now, think about that for a second. He was banned for making a joke. However, she wasn't banned for actually doing the same thing, but actually doing it. What sense does that make, Twitch? Who's running that platform? You know, as much crap as I give YouTube, that I don't think that's ever happened here, from what I can remember. So apparently you can't make jokes on Twitch, but you can actually throw your cat and, you know, apparently possibly spit vodka in its face and a bunch of other stuff. So let's go ahead and you know, call up some other major incidents of her past. Number one, falsely accusing somebody of sexual harassment live on stream. Alinity once actually did this to a man live on stream and faced no repercussions for her actions whatsoever. Alinity possibly, you know, could have ruined some man's life. Not only just his career, but his life. Things like that can lead to actual charges. That is not something to play around with, especially in current society. But from what I understand, it turned out to be false. And yeah, she faced no consequences for it, because why would she? She doesn't face consequences for anything that she does. Second big thing she did, blatantly admitted to trying to abuse the copyright system on these platforms against PewDiePie. This is what she was most famous for before she did this. Can we copy strike PewDiePie? She didn't like what PewDiePie had to say, so she decided that she wanted to just copyright strike him, because that's what you do. When you don't like what someone has to say about you, you copyright strike him. She'll probably try and copyright strike this, but there's no footage of her in this at all, so there's no way she can. Number 3, she actually married somebody from Canada and then divorced him right afterwards so she could get citizenship in the nation of Canada. That's a really nice thing to do. Pretend that you're in love with somebody, marry them, and once you actually have citizenship in that country due to being married to them, you know, just divorce them and use them for their time and their resources. Really good thing you did there, Alinity. You're a great person. Just crazy, man. It's insane. I wish I could get that kind of special treatment. That'd be insane. I'm at a loss for words. I didn't know tits could go such a long way on a platform like Twitch, which everyone tells me, oh man, YouTube's bad, man, but you need to go to Twitch, man. It's so much better. It's such a free platform already.